All right, everybody, we are here for the last game of the day. Coming to you live from USA National Prep and Basketball Championships. We just witnessed the best game I've seen all week, the best game I've seen in a while. My name is Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports. Joining me on this last broadcast of the day, a good friend, Denard Smoot. Denard, what can you say about that last game?
Unbelievable. I didn't think he was going to make it.
I didn't think he was going to make that. Just an incredible shot there for Legacy Charter to come away with the win. That was a battle back and forth. The fans were rocking. They've cleared out the gym now. This is going to be quiet by comparison, but coming up next, we've got Faith Baptist and Southside. This is the prep bracket. This is for the hardware, but we've had 3 championship games so far. National Christian won 2 of those championship games. The different teams, the girls and the JV, almost got that last one, Denard.
They were close.
That was tough. We had a little rush to court moment, so I advise everybody to go back and watch that. We got some good action. We were right in the middle of it. Dance parties breaking out. Some dance parties in the middle of the floor. Some dance parties over here underneath our banner. Our banner took some abuse over here on the wall. So I got Faith Baptist versus Southside. We'll get you up to speed. Looks like there's a little bit of delay as the coaches are trying to sort things out. And unfortunately, I don't know a lot about either one of these teams. They've been playing over in the other gym today, so we should get caught up to speed in just a moment. So that gives me a chance to sort of set things up. Today's event is being held in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And we're about to go to the introduction, so I'll just step away and we'll come back right after that.
Here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And now for our starting lineups. For the visiting team out of South Hill, Virginia. Number 3, Anthony Harris. Number 4, Reggie Kenneth. Number 10, Deami Douglas. Number 15, Irvin Stewart. Number 25, Donnell Johnson. And for the whole team out of Lucy, Georgia, Faith Baptist Christian Academy. Number 5, Juan Holmes. Number 11, Isaac Neal. Number 30, David Gorowski. Number 32, Lindell Lane. And number 14, Krishawn Bates. South Hill, Virginia, Little Italy, Georgia, North, South, war on the floor.
All right, we're back. 16-minute halves. Southside out of Virginia taking on Faith Baptist out of Georgia. Faith Baptist are wearing the black jerseys and Southside wearing the maroon jerseys. And I'm not quite clear on who's home, but I believe Faith Baptist is considered the home team in this one. So we'll find out shortly. Southside wins the tip. Deep outside shot, no good. Battle inside. Some tough play. Now, one of the things about these prep teams, a lot of times they have some post-grad players, some guys who have actually finished up with their high school and are taking extra years. Sometimes it's guys who have reclassed. And they have a little bit of different rules in the high school level, but a lot of high-level play. Isaac Neal, number 11, with the ball. Deep shot, good for number 30, David Kokowski. He opens up the scoring early with the first field goal of the game. I am Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports, joined alongside Denard Smoot. Denard is going to help me rate various plays.
Yes, I am.
Anything we like or dislike, we will talk about it. Denard, I don't see if we'll see the deployment of the official tournament towel like we did last game.
If they can find it, maybe.
It just depends. I think if there's a need. Nice little slice and dish. Well, not dish, scoop shot. And that's Reggie Dennis with his first bucket of the game. .14:40 now left. Oh, Kukowski unconscious.
Great
2 threes now. It's raining threes, Denard. I think right here I'd be looking for number 30. Still works though, number 5, Anquan Holmes. And right away, Faith Baptist opens up an 8-2 lead over Southside. So clock is stopped. First free throw of the game now. Number 25, Jamel Johnson. His shot rolls around and drops. And you know, after the last game we had, this gym suddenly seems very, very quiet.
A lot of people left.
Yeah, you know, and the teams clear out after they finish their run, you know, but that last one we had a full house for a great game. This is a great venue. I actually like this. Got those windows on the other side. It's nice. I like to get in here and hoop some. Tough defense on the outside there. Now here's the shooter. Kukowski unleashes again. This time, that's the first miss he's had. Drive and another scoop shot, and no good that time. For number 4, Reggie Dennis. And that is going to be the first basket for Isaac Neal, and he's got an and-one opportunity.
Isaac Neal, the 2-1 actually.
And Neal makes that one pay with the old-fashioned and-one. He's got 3. 11-4 now in favor of Faith Baptist. Anthony Harris driving. Drops it off to Kamani Douglas. Douglas stops over the top. A little bit of a wild shot, but it pays off for Douglas. And he's got his first basket of the game. Foul on the floor. And that's going to be good for Kamani Douglas. And he's going to the line.
Laying his second, team second. Douglas makes the foul.
.12:46 left to play, 11-9. Southside climbing back into it after that early barrage of points from Faith Baptist. Now here's the shooter, Kukowski. Gives it off to number 14. Drive and finish for Reggie Dennis. He's
Both
got
of
4.
these teams are so fast.
Yeah, they're up and down. Both of them have the ability to get to the bucket. Now, normally when that happens, a lot of times guys overlook their deep shot, but we've already seen David Kukowski, number 30 for Faith Baptist, drill a couple of threes. Initially, Denard, it looks like Faith Baptist may have a little bit more size.
Yeah, just a few people a little bit taller.
Try to go inside. Doesn't pay off, and now this guy's quick. Really just gets end-to-end in a hurry. That's Reggie Dennis. He might be the fastest player I've seen this weekend. Inside to Kukowski. Up and good. His first bucket that's not a three, and he's got 8 for the game. 11:36 left in the first half. Feed inside, working the ball. Deep shot outside, no good. Doesn't hit anything. That's nothing but air. Got a foul on Neal. Shot for Kamani Douglas is good. He's got 5 in the game. Second shot. So he's taking 3.
Looks like it.
I didn't realize that was a 3-pointer. Big rebound and putback, rattles around and in. And that drops for number 15, Javin Stewart. And they've cut that lead to 1 now. So Faith Baptist opened up strong. Southside coming back. Oh, and now Southside with a chance to take the lead. Nice little drop. That was a nice little drop. You notice he went between his legs with the ball, pulled it back. He did actually hook David Kukowski and pull him down, but Kukowski gets called for the foul. That's a veteran move, a crafty move there. Douglas showing some savvy early. No, big block over the top, but he's going to get called for the foul. Xavier Thompson.
His first, team second. Going to the line, number 20. Southside. For 2.
Quinn Stovall at the line. First shot, no good.
So check it in, number 10, Thomas. Big Baptist.
Second shot for Stovall is good. 10:48 left in the first half here. Faith Baptist taking on Southside here in the Prep Bracket Championship. Final game of the tournament for the 2016 USA National Prep Basketball Championship. Long rebound grab by Kukowski. Southside working the ball around. Turnover. Another turnover, unforced turnover there. Up and finish for number 5. And one. Anquan Holmes going to the line. That's his 4th point. He's got a chance for his 5th coming up at the line. Unforced turnover. Coaches hate that. Oh, that was a nice looking free throw. Barely even budged the net. That was a Steph Curry looking little shot there. Now everybody compares every shot to Steph Curry if it goes through, right?
Yeah, just about every shot, yeah.
I did read this morning that Steph Curry is the #1 selling athlete now as far as merchandise and apparel.
Oh, wow.
Under Armour really got in good with picking him up, you know.
Yes, they did.
Here we go. Anquan Holmes with the ball in the break. Holmes, nice find outside. Drills it, number 10, Jalen Thomas. Faith Baptist pushes that lead back out now by 8. Rough and rugged play on the inside there. Number 15, Javin Stewart, he's going back to the line. That's David Kukowski's second foul. So even though he's been a good offensive weapon, he's in early foul trouble. And it looks like he's going to the bench. He's going to sit with those 2 early fouls. And that's going to bring in Kinron Telemaine.
3 for Faith Baptist. Kimron.
Big rebound and putback right there for Xavier Thompson. Nice fake there, up, shot, too strong. Going the other way now. 8:47 left in the first. Drive, too strong, off the back of the rim, going the other way, full speed. Both of these teams want to gallop. Oh, that was a nice find on the break. Shot no good though. He's frustrated with himself. Faith Baptist, that was an odd little play there. Stolen now in the backcourt. Mr. Quick, Reggie Dennis, up to the front end, can't finish, gets his own rebound, puts it back in good. Reggie Dennis with 6 points in this one. And a nice steal to start that off. Fastest player on the floor, Reggie Dennis. Drive and block. Now Southside with a chance to cut into that lead. They've climbed back into it quickly. Now only down by 2. Chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Nice shot by Anthony Harris. You know, Denard, one thing about when you see these guys are basically, you know, generally these guys are older. There's usually a year out of high school. So they're more like college players. They're more like your older senior players on your high school team. So that's why they're more seasoned, they're more poised, and they play a lot. These guys play high level of competition all year.
I'll be honest with you, they look older too.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things people may not realize, and you have to be careful when you pick any school if you're going to do a post-grad year, maybe for grades or whatever. But often it's a good choice, and many times these better programs, they play a high level of competition. They'll play even maybe the JV team on Kentucky or UNC, places like that. A lot of times they'll actually be playing. So these guys, they come into this game, and that's why they look so much more polished than some of the other high school kids, is that their competition level is high, and these guys are all a little bit older. And it pays off. You know, these guys come in ready. And there are still colleges in the building. I was talking to a couple of them right after the last game that were asking me and said, hey, you got that last game on film, right? And I was like, yes, we certainly did.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we would be in danger of having a court rush with this one. There's just not enough people in the building to. rush the court. Maybe we could get Connor, who's manning our camera, to do a one-man court rush.
That would be very
Let's talk to him about it at halftime and see if we can work that out.
Okay. I mean, all the fans could have rushed the court. It'd just be a little awkward.
It'd be a little awkward. There's like four people. I mean, that's not trying to slam the crowd. It's just not as big.
Yeah.
The crowd was standing room only.
Still a good little crowd out here.
Yeah, we've got some guys here in the front row. We've got some college coaches. Some people choosing to stand. This is the last game of the weekend.
It's been a great weekend, too.
Yeah, it's been nice. The weather's been pretty good. A little chilly, yesterday, but hey, I'm not complaining. And
I think there was only one day where it rained or something like that.
Yeah, it rained. It only rained when we needed to load up equipment.
Yeah.
After the last game, that one day.
Made it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, it was a cold rain. But other than that, man, it's been nice. It's been nice today. This is a nice facility.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Not hard to find. Right off. This is the J. Brian Floyd Community Center. We are right off of Highway 17 in North Myrtle Beach. Nice behind the back pass, but at least a nice idea. Didn't pan out, but Southside retains control. (24-23) now in favor of Faith Baptist. Wally Daniel drives a little bit out of control. No foul called, no charge or anything. But the shot is errant, and then that's going to be an unforced turnover. Goes right through the hands, or appeared to go right through the hands of number 4, Tavis Mobley. So.
It's a really close game so far.
That's another thing about a lot of these post-grad teams. They tend to have a lot of solid guard play. They have multiple guards, and both combo, guys who can handle the ball, and guys who understand the offense on both sides. It's a nice shot from Tammany Douglas. He's got 7. Unofficially. Over the top, gets his own rebound. Now going the other way. Mr. Jets. That's going to be an offensive foul on Reggie Dennis. But I'll say this, Denard, about him, he has jets in his sneakers.
Oh, he's quick.
He is a blink up and down the court very fast. He's been able to finish a couple of times, too. He's going to the bench right now. Drive and no good. Going the other way now. Southside, nice find. Up and no good. Trying to use the old bank shot. Douglas, but unable to connect. 27-25 in favor of Faith Baptist. These teams went out of the bracket. In the other gym, I believe Southside knocked off Mount Zion post-grad, who is one of the favorites to win this tournament. And Faith Baptist got a 1-point win to advance.
Oh, wow.
So tight contest all around. Got 3 people chasing down the rebound. I think the cameraman over there, Ace, taking a charge. Or using his nimble foot speed to dive out of the way.
Yeah, nimble. That's the word I would use.
Nimble. 4-point lead now with 3:52 left to go. Faith Baptist. That'll drive, score over the top. I'm sorry, I may have switched that.
Great lob.
Yeah, nice lob. 29-27. I was correct earlier. I was thinking maybe I'd watched so much basketball I was watching the wrong team score. 2-point lead, 3.5 minutes left to go in this first half. So 3.5 minutes, and then we've got one half, and we're done. And we're going to break everything down. We're going to get out of Myrtle Beach. We're going to watch the UNC Duke game or listen to it on the way home or whatever we need to do. Like, we didn't get enough basketball already.
Just 3 days of basketball. That's not enough.
That's not enough. There's
About
365. 365. You know, it's funny because I've told people before, even though I don't heavily scout as much as I used to, I still think I've watched a couple hundred games over the past year. Because of the AAU tournaments, maybe more than that, because in an AAU event you can watch 75 games, you know, in a few days. Or you can watch 50, 60, you might watch half of one. And with video and everything, you can watch a lot.
I can tell you that I have not done that.
But you have watched 12 games over the last 3 days.
See, if we were talking about football, I can say that I've watched that many games easily.
Yeah. So I've watched 12. I know I stayed last night and I watched the showcase game they had. So that's a 13th. And I came in this morning and I watched the JV. So that's 14. So I've watched at least 14 this weekend. And it'll be 15 when I watch the Duke UNC game. And when I get home, I'll see what's on. But you know, I got to spend some time with the family. I haven't seen them in a few days.
I ain't seen them in a few days.
They may not remember who I am.
You might want to send them a picture.
I got it all planned out. I got a shirt that has my name on it when I come in. There'll be a little look of, you know, they won't recognize me. Oh, yeah, that guy, Marcus. Okay. He used to live here.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, it seems like I have a new family, and they're all working on this crew.
It's a good family, too.
Yeah. On this family, I guess I'm the black sheep. (30-29). This is a close game. 2:47 left to go. The other thing I like about these post-grad teams is they tend to not allow the other team to get away from them. Where you watch the high school games, emotions can run higher. And then the crazy thing is these guys will arrive in college more mature and ready to play, but they'll still be freshmen. You know, that's the thing is it's crazy to see how guys mature, and they'll be the most mature guys on any high school team, but then when they get to college, they'll make freshman mistakes. You know, it's just a whole nother level.
Happens to everybody.
Yep. There's a maturation process.
Yeah.
Jalen Thomas at the line. Free throw no good. Reggie Dennis snags the rebound. Nice looking shot coming off the wrist of Anthony Harris. An assist to Reggie Dennis. With 2.5 left to go, we're knotted up at 31. That one's looking good coming off of Jalen Thomas. Another 3 ball for him. And it pushes his team's lead out by 3. Oh, and that is a tough shot.
Great finish.
Yeah, Cameron Douglas just leaned into that one. A lot of young players don't know to use that glass effectively. You just lob it up at that square. It doesn't always pay off, but you're going to get more points doing that than not. When when guys throw it up trying to get the and one,
yeah,
just kind of lob it towards that square. Some old playground stuff, and it pays off.
Most guys don't even think about the square nowadays.
Yeah, it's all about not touching that. And I do admire a guy who can shoot like that, who's a great gifted shooter with just a dead-eye look. But, when you're getting knocked to the floor, lob that thing up there.
10 times, 9 out of 10 times, it'll go in.
Yep. Practice it a little bit and it'll pay off. What's an extra 2-3 points a game? .143 left in the first half. Ball comes off, and I think we've got a lane violation. 34-31. Faith Baptist still leading by a single point, but Southside at the line. Now there's some discussion. Deep shot, good by Kenron Telmain. Closing in on the last minute here of the first half. Drive, and that's going to be a charge called on Reggie Dennis. .106 left to play in the first half. Now a 4-point lead for Faith Baptist and the ball as they continue to work to try to build on this lead. Drive, up over the top, rims out, battle for it. And that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes back to Southside.
Checkmate number 21 from Faith Baptist. Saunders.
Drive, scoop. Nice looking finish by Wally Daniel. He's got 2. Some good speed on Southside between Wally Daniel and Reggie Dennis. And Anthony Harris maybe a little bit slower than those two, but still pretty quick. Quicker than average.
Both of these teams just go full throttle, just all out.
Yeah. Waiting for the last here. 12, 11, 10. Going to run one play. There's a pick. Drops off and the ball knocked away. Good defense. 4.9 though left. The ball is going to stay with Southside. Deep shot, no good. That's going to do it for the half. 39-35 in favor of Faith Baptist. You're watching the USA National Prep Basketball Championships, brought to you by North Myrtle Beach, here on netcastsports.com. And we'll see you after the break.
After the kids burn off their energy, maybe something sophisticated. A wine tasting in the sea breeze. In the meantime, maybe we kayak or go horseback riding on a wide open beach. Of course, we can always shop. Right now, just coast in beautiful North Myrtle Beach.
Kaya weighed just 1 pound 1 ounce at birth. She was one of about 380,000 babies born prematurely in the U.S. Help the March of Dimes protect babies like Kaya who are born too soon or very sick. Sign up today at marchforbabies.org.
Idle hands. They say they're the devil's workshop. But give idle hands a place to go, a purpose, and they're capable of amazing things.
Hi, Rob. I've already eaten. Spent all that time being a road warrior. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 39-35 in favor of Faith Baptist. We have one half of basketball to play, and then we're breaking out of North Myrtle Beach for 2016, at least for this tournament.
Yeah,
and,
at least for this tournament, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be back. I think we've talked to them about coming back next year, and maybe we'll come back for some other events. But I have enjoyed it down here. It's been nice. It's nice to get out of North Carolina once in a while and see some area basketball. Although several of these teams are actually from the North Carolina area.
Yeah, there's a few close to home.
Yep. Faith Baptist is actually out of Georgia.
Oh.
And Faith Baptist in the black jerseys and Southside in the maroon jerseys. Southside is hailing from Virginia. I am Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports alongside Denard Smoot for this last broadcast. Denard, I'm feeling a little bit of a basketball hangover, not because I've seen so much basketball, because this is nothing for a guy that loves basketball to see this much, but a little bit of a basketball hangover because that last game was just so much fun.
That's all I can think about right now, too.
And I don't want to detract from the current game. This is great.
This game is great, too.
It's just, it's back and forth. I'm really enjoying it, but that last game was just raucous. It's everything you want. And ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see it, go back and watch Legacy Charter.
Oh, you got to watch it.
Taking on National Christian Academy. There is so many high major players in that game.
Not going to tell you how it finishes, but hey.
Yeah, we won't tell you. You need to see the end. You need to see that one.
It was a nail biter.
It is a nail biter. It's everything you want. March Madness is here, Denard.
Oh, yeah.
March Madness is here. We started it this year. Netcast Sports started March Madness. And it started as they bum rushed our banner over here on the side wall.
I don't understand how it stayed up.
It took a licking. And that tape is a lot stronger than I gave it credit for, that we have our banner loosely hanging up there.
Looks like you added a few pieces of tape to it.
I did. I reinforced it after the second day, and I'm glad I did. I didn't know it was going to have to take the weight of Court Rush.
Yeah.
But it did. It stood up there. Now I'm a little worried we may not be able to get that banner down. If it took that
it might take a little bit of arm strength.
I may have to talk to the J. Brian Floyd Community Center here and let them know that that's a permanent fixture. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. I have got to pay attention to what's going on. That came off the rim, and then it was like a rocket.
Wow.
That was a shut the gym down.
That beat all the other dunks.
Just quick breakdown. Ace, our cameraman, is saying,
I'm speechless.
That was nasty. And just like that, Southside coming back with a vengeance, up by 4 now.
That's got to be a highlight. It's got to be.
That was a highlight dunk. That rim cringed a little bit.
A little bit.
The rim was a little afraid.
Rim was like, oh, here it comes.
Here it comes. It looked like he got his whole arm above, like elbow above the rim on that putback. That may have just been my angle, but it sure looked like it.
It was really close.
Love to see those high risers. I would rate that right in my top 3. Right in my top 3. I like the Tomahawk Windmill.
Okay.
From Mount Zion's post-grad.
That was good.
Then I liked Malcolm Cumberbatch on the breakaway with the two-hand jam, just because it's nice to see a guard get up and get above the rim like that. And this one here is going to be number 3. The strong man attacked the rim.
See, I might put it number 2 just because it was a lob.
It's a lob, yeah. You love those alleys. We've seen a lot of alleys. Nice little Euro step for number 14, Trey Bates.
This game has been close the whole game.
It's back and forth. We're at 13 minutes, and neither team has been able to establish any kind of control. We've got a timeout on the floor as the coach wants to complain to the referee. I know these referees have got to be tired because they've been here longer than we have, and we've been here for most of the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be a down-to-the-wire game. I like it when we have the crowd in here, a little bit more crowd, because you can kind of get the feel of the crowd, but they're missing out. Everybody who left in the last game is missing out on some high-level athletes here.
They just missed out on a great dunk.
Yeah, that was a good one. We'll run that one back. Deep shot, no good. Oh, he went vertical and then lateral in the air.
I didn't know that was possible.
He did a little Superman pose. That's Reggie Dennis, Mr. Jet Engine himself. .54 left in this game, and we got a foul and an arm, a shove there by number 20, Quinn Stovall. We got 12:51 now left in the game and in the tournament here at the USA National Prep Basketball Championship. Coming to you live on netcastsports.com. I am Marcus Shockley with Netcast Sports alongside Denard Smoot. We've been rating the plays, rating the games. And, yesterday there were some great matchups.
Oh, yeah.
It was just after we saw the stellar play from Legacy and National Christian heading into that game, I really couldn't have told you who was going to win.
No.
I went out there, I was trying to get some insight from the players, like trying to see if one of them felt like a little nervous, and they were both very confident. And it went right down to the wire. And like Denard said, can't give it away, but wow.
I can't say what happened
lived up to the hype. When you have dueling fan sections on the same side, literally sitting next to each other.
Sitting right beside each other?
Yeah, having dance-off contests with each other. Yeah. Oh, you guys had the last time out? We're going to get this time out. We're going to own this next time out. 12:16 left in this one. 47-44 in favor. Now 49-44 in favor of Southside. Faith Baptist opened up a lead early, but they've since seen that lead evaporate and now trail by 5. 12 minutes left in the second half. Drive and scoop shot, good. Oh, deep shot is good by number 3, Anthony Harris. He's had at least 7 points in this one. And he pushes the lead out to 6. This may be the biggest lead of the game now for either team. I think maybe Faith Baptist had this lead earlier. They had a 6-point lead now. That's gone now back to a 4-point lead.
Faith Baptist.
We got a 30-second timeout, so I'll let you guys know. Follow us on Twitter at Netcast Sports. We've got some great stuff coming up next week. We've got the NC Top 80, and if you're not familiar with what the NC Top 80 is, it's one of the events organized by Phenom Hoops. Has the top 80 players in North Carolina now. North Carolina's nickname is the Hoop State, and that comes with good reason. Right now, 2 of the top 4 players in high school, I think 2 or 3 of the top 4 players in high school actually are coming out of the state of North Carolina. Some of the hotbeds of the country for hoops, for high school hoops, include North Carolina, New York, California. This is the top 80 players. We're going to be broadcasting several games from that event we have for the past couple of years. And usually a lot of people are watching because there's several big-time recruits in there, commits from across the country, whether it's Butler or Northwestern or Nevada or UCLA. There's players that they'll get to, fans at home will get to take a look at, just like in today's event. So that's coming up next week. Check out Netcast Sports for the updated schedule. And then the week after that, we've got the Triad All-Star Game coming to you live. So lots of stuff coming up. Got some ECBL Pro action coming up in the spring. We've got the BasketballElite.com Fab 40 on March 26th. Some high-level players, including Kyron Bowman, who's just been offered by Connecticut. And I believe Kansas has started looking at him, and he was a big-time player at last year's Fab 40. Block inside, both of these teams going at it hard. I like the fact that even though they're calling fouls, a lot of these guys are able to play without violent fouls. Like if they foul, it's
smart fouls.
Yeah, smart fouls. That's a very good way of describing it.
I just got a chance to touch one of the game balls.
All right. We're official.
I feel privileged.
Anybody in this game got some good shoe game, Denard, or everybody's just kind of bringing their game-worn shoes today?
I've seen some decent shoes out here. Number 3 got some pretty good shoes on.
See, I don't know any of the models or anything like that. All I ever look at is, oh, these look nice. I like these. These don't hurt my feet.
I can't do that.
Sneakerheads would just laugh. I have now. This is what I have done. I have gone out and asked some sneakerheads, like I need to, if I need some shoes to ball in, I'm going to go back out and play some ball again. I haven't played in a couple of years. I'm get back into it, but I want to wear some lows. They tell me, oh, you need these, you need these. Yeah. These are comfortable. I don't want to be buying some shoes for a couple $100 that are going to hurt. So
true. Because I think I brought me a whole shoe suitcase for 3 days.
See, that's the way to do it. You're a serious sneakerhead.
I think I bring at least 5 or 6 pair.
You never know what the weather's going to be like. You never know when there's going to be a black tie affair and you're going to have to break out a certain type of shoe. I'm not knocking it. I understand.
Yeah,
I just know. It's like if I was looking at Michael Jordan and I said I can't do that because he's got skills I don't have. That's the way I'm looking at you. It's like you've got skills that I just don't have. Referees keeping everything sorted out. I think we've had the basketball bounce over here about 4 or 5 times in the last minute.
Yeah, more than we've had the whole weekend.
Yeah, normally you can't sit on press row without having, getting conked at least once, or at least keep your head on a swivel. Yeah. Next time it comes over here, let's just move. We'll see if Liam's ready because he's behind us.
Just let it hit him in the face real fast.
Yeah, unless he's got quick reflexes, we'll see. 55-52 now in favor of Southside. They're still continuing to hold that lead and hold on, but this is a tight game. 9 minutes left to go here in the second half. There's been several players that I have really enjoyed watching. DJ Burns for York Prep, the freshman, 6'9", really looks solid. I like Najee Garvin for Moravian Prep, the commit to UNC Charlotte. Looked very good. And Nicholas Claxton really looks like a solid prospect for Legacy Charter.
Oh, yes, he does.
Christian Mitchell, the commit for Georgia Tech we just saw in the last game. Looks fantastic. Can't go without mentioning Camille Chapman with his 6 threes and 30-plus point performance in a losing effort, playing for Comenius School. And then probably the player that I would say really impressed me the most that I had not seen before was, or at least hadn't seen him recently, Jonathan Maxwell at Genesis Academy.
Yes.
You know, Josh Hall is the quote-unquote big name for Genesis Academy, the Nevada commit, but Jonathan Maxwell is just a workhorse. He's got great footwork, light touch, bucket getter. Really impressed with him. And I know he's got a couple of offers, A&T, I think, and maybe some others.
Oh.
I would love to see him play in the region around where we live. I'd like to see him play in college. I know he's a college prospect, obviously.
Oh, yeah. He's big, too.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He actually looks more like I said, he looks like one of those guys that may even play at like a Michigan State or something just because he's so physically strong.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
Blake Griffin a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Little bit.
Very physical but quick, great feet. Got a timeout on the floor here, 59-52 now. Southside has pushed back that lead back out to 7. But, yeah, I've seen several players. DJ Burns, that freshman for York Prep, that's a guy that I could see getting a lot of interest. Great passing and awareness. And I did like Williams. Williams on Genesis Academy. I think his first name is escaping me.
Yeah.
But really looked solid. Genesis Academy looked good, too. That was a tough loss they had to Legacy.
Well, they're a phenomenal team, too.
Yeah, they were one of the ones that could have won it. They could have won it. And Legacy, after they got that win yesterday, that's immediately I started thinking, oh, this is going to be a matchup. If Legacy can beat Genesis, then it's going to be a good matchup for National Christian. Even Genesis would have given National Christian a good game.
Either way, both games would have been awesome.
Deep outside shot is good, and just like that now, that's the biggest lead of the game for either team. 10 points now. Southside leads. 7:33 left in this one. So Faith Baptist now is going to have trying to find a way to cut into this. Got a lot of experience on this team, so they know not to get rattled. That shot rims out. Big rebound there for number 1, Wally Daniel. Kick out off the side of the rim. Like I said, we're going to head out of here. We're going to watch some ACC action. Take it in. You can't really escape it living in North Carolina. Maybe a few Wake Forest or NC State fans might not agree with that, but
I'm a Wake fan, so
a lot of Wake fans live in the Winston-Salem area.
Yes.
They've had a tough season. I feel like Danny Manning may be doing the right things there. They've had to rebuild.
Yeah, they're slowly getting back to where they were. They've had some really close losses.
They gave Duke all they could handle.
Yes.
I was getting signaled by our video guy back there. He's always on it. He's quick to react. This has been a long weekend, but it's been a fun weekend here in North Myrtle Beach.
Yes, it has.
So right now, Southside in complete control, now up by 12. This game was so close, and we got some issues here. So we got a couple of camera issues. We're going to take care of it real quick. We've gone to our secondary camera. And as I said, Liam has sprung into action, so bear with us while we get this ironed out. Kwiatkowski finds Jalen Thomas. Jalen Thomas with the 3, and that matters. Cuts it back to 10. They really needed that. Game was starting to get away from them. They've got it down to 10. They'd like to get it under double digits. Now with only 6 minutes left in the game. And unfortunately, we are still without our primary camera. So we're going to. So I'm going to step away for just a minute while we try to get this ironed out, see what we can do. All right, we are back. Just in time. Just in time, and 6 minutes left to go. Apologies for the video issues. We'll give you a close-up and in-depth look. I want to thank everybody for joining us this weekend. We've had a lot of good feedback from our broadcast, and I hope you enjoy it. And these broadcasts will be available in perpetuity on netcastsports.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at netcastsports. Tough putback there by number 15, Javin Stewart.
Looks like they're slowly starting to run away with the lead.
Yeah, it was tight all the way up till about, maybe 3 or 4 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden, Faith Baptist has sort of seen the wheels come off a little bit. They've got to get themselves under control, and they really, really need to get this under 10. No, that's a hard foul. The other thing I would point out about these older players, Denard, that you'll notice, they don't jaw as much.
No, not at all.
Like they play hard and they're very serious, but it's more like almost like grown man basketball, where the sense is like a hard foul is a hard foul, and they just get up and keep playing. So even a hard foul like that, I think in some of the other games, and this is not a statement about the maturity level of different players or anything like that. It's just when you see younger players, they do tend to take it. It's like a guy fouls you as you go into the hoop, and they take it as though it's an assault. And it's like, hey,
take it personally.
He's got to stop you. His coach has taught him that's how you play the game, is that you can't let somebody get an and one on you.
It's a tough game.
Yeah, it's a tough game. It's a physical game. And that's the way you play it. And you see guys at the post-grad level, and they really understand that a lot more. You got, and you won the battle. You got the call. That's the big thing, right? You won the battle. And right now, 71-58. Southside has really opened up. An unexpected lead at this point. Faith Baptist really wants to get some easy buckets. Here's a chance in transition. Probably should have given that pass up. He had Isaac Neal on the trailer for the secondary break and just overlooked it. But he does draw the foul, so he's going to the line. .432 left in this one. That last free throw cuts it to 11. Back in North Carolina, you've got the state high school playoffs going on. Got playoffs in Georgia, championships in all across the Southeast. We're at one of the championships here, the USA Prep Nationals. And there's another national tournament coming up, the Dick's Sporting Goods National Tournament up in New York. And we've got a North Carolina team that will be in that again this year, which will be Providence Day, currently a 6th seed. Last year, Greensboro Day was in that tournament. Had a decent showing, but they had to, I believe they had to play Ben Simmons' team last year. So Providence Day led by Devin Dotson. Devin Dotson came to the Basketball Elite Southeast Summer Showcase last summer and has since been offered by North Carolina as well as a couple of other ACC schools. His brother Dalen was in one of the games we broadcast yesterday for Moravian Prep Black. Still available, a really solid guard. I see both players have a lot of similarities, and Dalen just hasn't gotten the looks that his younger brother has gotten, and it's kind of perplexing. So any colleges out there that are looking for a really solid guard that might be a Division I steal, maybe somebody at the Division II level come in there and scoop up that Division I guard you need that people have overlooked. Look at Dalen Dotson and Moravian Prep's Black Squad. They have a black, a blue, and a white squad, I think. They've broken them up into 3 different teams. 350. Still a 12-point lead, though. You know, I thought this was going to be tight all the way down to the end, and unless
so did I.
Unless Faith Baptist suddenly starts pouring in a few buckets and getting some stops, this is going to be a problem for them. Now they're down by 13. Now that was a nice little drive, but unable to finish. Now wide open run out, the speed and the rim grazer.
Oh, he barely got up there.
He barely got up there. That was really close to being a bad decision.
Yes.
I mean, I'm glad it worked out for him, but that was almost a mistake.
It was like he wanted a layup but a dunk at the same time.
We got a timeout on the floor. And I believe Faith Baptist wants to talk things over. So Faith Baptist wants to talk things over. We've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. We're going to take a break. And the teams are going to figure out what they're going to do in the last 3. All right, we're back here. 2:52 left in this one. 13-point lead for Southside. Faith Baptist cuts into that lead down to 11. Now really trying to press. They've got to get as many possessions as they can cram into these last 2 minutes and 44 seconds. And it's not unheard of. A couple of steals, a couple of buckets. This becomes a better, much more of a game.
Yeah, we've seen bigger deficits this weekend.
Oh, yeah, Mount Zion coming back on was it Genesis, I think?
I think so, yeah.
From down by 21 points and came back and almost won that game.
I think they lost by like 3.
Oh, that's just there's some deadly crossover right there, some quickness. That's some ankle breaking. So we've got some more basketball coming up in the next few weeks. If you guys out there, if anybody's interested in having us broadcast one of your events, reach out to us at Netcast Sports, and we'd be happy to talk with you about whatever you've got coming up. We do have quite a bit on the docket, some semi-pro and some high-level AAU and college, but we are grassroots. We are high school. We are college. We've got some football coming up, Bernard. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's going to be nice.
That's
coming up in the fall.
Right,
yeah, we're coming up in the fall. We're going to be doing some football in the area. Really looking forward to that, and I'd like to expand out into some other sports. But if you're an event organizer or anybody like that and you're looking for somebody to partner up with, we would love to talk with you. Doesn't always work out, but hopefully we can do something for you and see what we can do. And if maybe not us, we know several other groups in the region that cover different areas that we partner up with or have contact with that can help cover. So just reach out. You can actually reach out at contact. I think the email is contact@netcastsports.com. You can just email the drop box and somebody will pick it up.
First shot good.
2 minutes and 16 seconds left in this one. They've cut it to 8. This is a free throw here that matters. That rolls around and out. And that's tough. They wanted that one. Faith Baptist did. There's a good rebound. They need this now. They're down by 9. They really need a bucket on this possession if they're going to make a game of it here. Oh, and a good job. They're drawing the foul by number 10, Jalen Thomas. We're going to find out in about the next 10, 15 seconds of gameplay. He really needs to hit these free throws. And he doesn't. Hit the first one. It's empty points. That's something that I wish I'd understood when I was younger and played is that, you always think you're supposed to be a good free throw shooter, but you just don't realize how many points you can leave out there. Nobody's even guarding you. It's one thing if you have in the gym range, but then if you can't even score when nobody's guarding you, are you even a basketball player? That's a wild shot, an unforced turnover. 158. This isn't a blowout by any means. They're only down by 8, so we got a timeout on the floor. So right now I think Faith Baptist is going to try to circle the wagons and figure out what they can do. They're going to draw up a couple plays over there in the huddle. And we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 156 left, 72-80. Faith Baptist. I would like to see them score here, Denard, and I'm going to tell you why, because I want to see a good game go down to the wire here right at the end.
And I think that'll happen, too.
148. They've got to score, I think, right here. I mean, they'll probably have a couple more chances, but down by 8, they want to get this down to at least a 2-possession game with at least get 2 points on this trip down. Take a smart shot, drive. Oh, and that's going to be a bailout call. He does do a good job of putting the pressure on the defense. Jalen Thomas gets himself to the line. He's very quick. He's got a good first step, got a lot of length. And so the defense is forced to either foul, or just risk that he's going to get that shot off. First shot is good. Still needs one more to make this a 2-possession game. And the other thing is Kukowski. number 30 over there on the bench, has shown he's got deadly range. Oh, big steal by Faith Baptist, and there he is again. And a three ball. Jalen Thomas with the steal and the three, and he cuts it to three, 134. And I'm getting my wish, Denard.
Hey.
Oh, big play and a foul. So that lead, that 12-point lead just evaporated right in front of our eyes. 80-77. So we've got who I'm calling Mr. Jets, Reggie Dennis. He gets to the line, he pushes that lead back out to 4 and makes it a 2-possession game, 1:26 left. Second free throw is good. Cool as ice, Mr. Dennis. 5-point lead. Faith Baptist, they still need smart shots. That one's tough, over the top. Battle for it, gets his own rebound in between 3 different people, puts it back up. Kind of an ill-advised shot, but he still made it happen. Cuts the lead back to 3, and it's out. And it's going to go over to, no, it's going to stay with Southside. 1:09 left on the clock. So at this point, with a one-possession game, you're looking at back and forth every trip down. They're still pressing, though. Trying to stay in front of Dennis. Not that easy. Oh, he's wide open out there. Doesn't need the 3. 57 seconds left. No shot clock. They're going to call a timeout. Probably a smart call as the pressure was ramping up. 54.9, 82-79. Full timeout. So, I think that really, if they had their choice, you'd probably say Southside would want to hold the ball, but there's no way Faith Baptist is going to allow that to happen.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a smart decision to do.
Yeah, they're going to try to ratchet it down, ratchet down the knuckle down on defense, make a turnover happen, and try to make them earn it in the last 55 seconds. And if they can force a bad decision, tie it up or cut the lead a little more, that would be good for them. However, for Southside, they want to just run their offense, try to milk it, and if they have to take a shot, take a good shot. A really good shot right now could be a dagger. There's Dennis. Dennis goes right into the lane. Nobody stops it, but he misses it. And now here comes Faith Baptist going the other way. Euro step up, and they're going to call the foul. I had to jump up there and dive on another loose ball. I'm a hustle stats guy. My hustle stats for the day are 2 loose balls.
2 loose balls?
2 loose balls that I've picked up. I tried to dive on another one, but the ref told me I shouldn't strain myself. And, he had a good point.
Yeah.
He
didn't want you to get hurt.
I was showboating a little bit.
He's just looking out for you.
Yeah. He's like, hey, don't do that. You're too old. And I'm like, yeah, you got a point. The rest of the crew, you guys aren't too old. Me. If I dove on that third one, I'd probably put myself out for a week. Two-point game, 36.9. Denard, we wanted a good game. We're getting it.
That's what we're about to.
Drive up over the top. Big block by number 15, Javin Stewart. 27.5, and still a lot to go here. 27.5 is kind of a lifetime in basketball when it's this close. But that block, and it looks like there's a foul call. So that's going to send Southside to the line because they're in the bonus. They're in the double bonus. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough call for Faith Baptist because 2 free throws coming. If he hits both of these. With one, a 3 would still tie it, obviously, 83-80, but another one of free throws, and now they've got to change their strategy on Faith Baptist. And he drills it. Number 10, Kamani Douglas. And we've got a timeout on the floor as Faith Baptist wants to talk things over and figure out what they're going to do. Getting out the old whiteboard. This is the coach's He probably sits in his office all the time trying to figure out perfect plays, and this is the time when he breaks them out and figure out what they're going to do. Probably go for 2, I would assume. Work for an easy shot. Whoever wins this game is going home with the prep title, or the title of the prep bracket. Sun starting to set here in North Myrtle Beach. Probably not as dark as it looks out this back window because they've got the shade down. Oh, and one. The only thing that would have been better if it was a 3 and 1.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
That would have been ridiculous. We can't have everything, though, I guess. But earlier I asked for a tight game, and I got that, so. I guess in that case I'm going to ask for a full court game-winning shot.
You're asking for a lot.
Off the glass. Heave it. Oh, it's off his foot. 15 seconds. They've got a 1-point lead. Oh, and there's going to be a foul call. Oh, and they're in the double bonus. So, but here's the thing. That actually isn't terrible for Faith Baptist because it's going to put, even though it's going to put Southside on the line, even if they hit 2, that means they're going to get the ball back down by 3. So they'll get at least 1 shot. That one rolls around and in now. So even if he hits this, they still got a chance to tie it. If he misses it, tie or take the lead is what they would want to do. They got to get this rebound though. Doesn't miss it though. 86-83, 13 seconds. Clock rolling, 12, 10, and they're going to call timeout. They're going to talk it over. And here's what he's going to say. He's going to say, all right, guys, listen up. I need one of you guys to step into a 3 and just drill it. I don't care who it is.
And hope for a foul.
Yeah, and hope for a foul to get the win. That'll make Marcus happy over there in the broadcast booth.
Make me a little happy too.
I'm positive that I'm ad-libbing what he's not saying.
Oh, okay.
He's not saying I don't care who hits the 3. He's saying I want this specific person taking the shot, and if he doesn't get open, I want this second person coming off the curl. He's saying something like that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, over on Southside, they're talking about that exactly. They said, hey, look, they're going to run a pick. They're going to try to get a look at a 3. And then you got to watch if that guy, you want to cover that guy, and whoever the second guy is coming off, that's the second option, you want to cover that guy. You would rather give everybody underneath the basket a wide open look than give up a wide open 3. There's the curl. He gets it. Deep shot, 3 ball. No good. Off the rim. Battle for it. Bodies everywhere. That's going to do it. Foul. 3 seconds left. And basically we're a couple of free throws away from Southside walking out of here with the hardware at the USA National Prep Basketball Championship here in the prep bracket. And I believe it's going to be Reggie Dennis. He's been big today. It's appropriate that he's at the line to try to seal this thing. And he misses it. But even he's still got a chance. One more shot coming.
All you have to do is make this last one.
You just got to make this last one. And make this last one and do not foul. Let him run the full court. Let him take the shot. Just hit this shot. Oh, but they get the rebound. I can't tell. Is that an 8 up there?
It's a .8.
A .8. Less than a second. You know, if we had ESPN level analysis, we'd start breaking down how much time you can catch and how much time you can shoot and all that kind of thing.
We ain't got all that.
We don't. I'm going to say not possible. The only thing is that button is operated by a human. It depends on how fast or how slow that human is to start the clock.
And he missed the first one too.
And Southside, they've been shooting well all game, and all of a sudden it's starting to fail them. But they're still in a good position here. It took too long to get that off.
Wave it off.
God. Wave it off.
No. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wave it off. Wave it off. That is
my goodness.
You cannot be serious.
Oh,
you cannot be
goodness.
serious. That buzzer went off before it left his hands. It's clear. It's over. Oh. No. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. That's it. It's over. Game done. 86-83 in favor of Southside, despite the last second heroics. I've been Marcus Shockley alongside Denard Smoot. So they were just coming over to check with the video, make sure they didn't get it off in time. So that's going to wrap it up here, 86-83. Southside with the win. For the crew here at netcastsports.com, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you. We're all going to check out of here. We're going to go watch some Battle of the Blues in Duke and UNC. It's been fun. It's been real. We're getting ready to head out of North Myrtle Beach. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you next week for the NC Top 80. Thanks a lot.